dear students, I am Prabhat Dubey from LPM Public School, Gola. We have started this chapter Battling Boats. Today we will end this chapter. This is lecture 3rd and part 1. And we will continue from where we left, as we have seen that the boy captain who was selected for the boat race went to the Karichal boats at the bank of the river, and he was very smart. He took his brother and friend and went to the site where Keson and his friends have created the conspiracy. He wanted to just nullify all the plots. He was very cautious. He pointed one of friends and made him climb the tree and have a watch over the coming people, as he thought that the person who were involved in the conspiracy will come back at least in the night to check that no one came to note that this type of conspiracy has been done. So we will move forward. Uttan and Sukumaran leaped onto the first boat with their heavy bags of tools. Uttan brought all the tools that are required to repair the boat, and that was metallic tools, so the bag was very heavy. He went to the boat with his friend and said, "I don't think Keson will come back," said Uttan. Uttan said that he don't think like Uttan's coming back to the place, because he will be very happy that he has created all the damage to the boat, and in the next day that boat will lose the battle. So he's also adding one point: he must be happy dreaming of winning tomorrow. He is very hilarious. He is saying that he will be dreaming of winning tomorrow, but I am here to change the scenario. They set to walk silently and earnestly in the dim light of the lamp. The night was dark and still around them. It was a very dark night, and they were having a lamp, but the light was very dim. So they had to accomplish all the desired things in that dim light. That was a challenge, and the environment of that forest was also a negative factor. But the boys were very courageous, and they were doing at their best in the dim light. Now for the last part, Uttam said, as he started the engine, "It will make some noise, but this is a risk we have to take." When every time it was repaired, Uttam also wanted to check the engine of the boat, but it was very risky. If they start the engine, that noise will make the people who are living in the surrounding that someone is starting the boats. So people can gather, but this risk is to be taken, because if the engine is not properly checked, then they cannot be sure what type of damage can be done to the engine. So they have to take that risk. Half an hour later, they stood on the bank surveying their work with great satisfaction. Vasu sneezed down the tree. "Well done," he hugged his brother. The three boys grinned and they turned home silently. So they started the engine, checked all the things, and found that engine is in proper condition. So they were very happy. They hugged each other and they said that our task is accomplished. Now we have to move back silently to our native place, because we should not make people know about this conspiracy before the boat race. Because if they know that we have repaired the boat, they will come again to do the damage to the boats. That's why they departed from that bank of the river to their home in a very silent manner. Uttam was up early the next morning, just as the crowd started streaming into the canal-threaded town of Alleppey. As you know that there are abundance of canals in the town Alleppey, where the boat race was to be taking place. The boy was very excited, and because Kutan was selected in the team that was going to row the boat. So in the excitement, he woke up very early in the morning, and he found that people are preparing themselves. They are coming to the bank of the river in the combined show of the festival, because Onam was to be celebrated and people were very happy on the eve of that festival. Thousands and thousands of festive people poured in. There were huge gathering of people around that river bank because they were attracted by that boat race. That was the main excitement of that Onam festival. He was also very curious about that. And now he is describing the physical appearance of the people who are coming in. The men in white shirts and the women in bright flowered lungis and full skirts in scarlet, cerulean blue and flapping orange. As you know that during the festival season, people wear colorful clothes. The men are wearing shirts and lungis while the women are wearing bright colored saris. Kuttan's father walked in just as Kuttan had finished tying his crisp new dhoti. Kuttan's father is also wearing a very new, crisp, white colored dhoti. Kuttan hesitated for a moment, deciding whether to tell his secret to Achan. No, he decided, I won't tell him. Kuttan wanted to share that secret with his father. The moment he witnessed that his father is coming to him wearing new dhoti in celebration mode, but he prevented, he forbade himself that he will not disclose this because his father will become worried about that. He took his place in the boat with a feeling of great importance. Now he is going to participate in the boat race. He took the allocated seat in the boat to row it. Floats of Thayam, the traditional dance of the temples of Kerala and Kathakali, went sailing past. People were gathering and they were enjoying. They were doing different types of folk dances and folk music. Music was also on play.